who I am anymore. I don't even recognize myself. I love her. She is quite dumb sometimes, but still, I love her.
Yo, Luca, what a day.
Hi, hello, I come to you in a hat because I'm going out soon. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take it off. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it on. I have come to talk to you about the book that I'm currently reading, which is... I always do this. I never bring the book with me, and I always have to go to get it. But the book that I'm currently reading is Belladonna by Adalyn Grace. I am actually almost a little bit over halfway through, so I'm a bit late with this update. But here's how many pages I have marked. And if this doesn't say anything, I don't know what will. I'm loving this book so much, you guys. All I want to do is just sit and read it. I kid you not. I think it's like a 5... I don't know if it's exactly a 5-star read, but definitely 4.5. I don't know. Maybe it will get to the 5-star. I haven't talked about this on here, but I have actually read another book by Adalyn Grace before, and that is... Yet again, she leaves to get the book. And that book is All the Stars and Teeth. And it's a bit... It has been through some things, as you can clearly see. And I don't have any pages marked here, but it's a bit annotated. This one is more of like a fantasy pirate, not exactly pirate story, and I love those. And I think I gave it 4 stars, but now I think I read it like last year. I don't remember much from this book though. I did remember like enjoying it. I think I gave it like 4 stars. It was like okay. There's a sequel to this book which I don't have and I didn't read, but maybe one day I will. However, Belladonna, kind of a slay. However, Belladonna, this book is completely different from this one. I feel like it's even written in a much better way, and I'm enjoying this so much more than I enjoyed this one, which is kind of weird because I do love pirates and I do love pirate stories and like basically stories that are set on the sea. I love those. I live for those. I dream of those. Call me Lila Bart if you may, but this one is much more dark. So if you don't know this, my favorite book of all times is The Invisible Life of Adalyn from my favorite author of all time. Not exact, well maybe not, but one of my favorite authors of all time, which is I wouldn't say Adalyn Grace, but she is kind of growing on me, I'm not gonna lie, but no, Victoria Schwab, who I have actually met, and I have Adalyn signed with a dedication to me. I cried. Still kind of a fever dream, but Adalyn is one of my favorite books, and actually my favorite book, and this one reminds me so much of her. This book reminds me so much of Adalyn, mainly because it follows it like talks about death, and they're like gods, but not exactly gods. So this book follows Signa, who is basically a very poor girl. She has always been followed by death. Literally followed by death. Death is a actual character in this book. He can speak to her. Signa's relationship with him is somewhat, without giving away too much, but it's very interesting, and this whole book is very interesting. So basically Signa, wherever she goes, people die. So she's alone in this world and goes from one guardian to another, and she never really got to find her place. And then when her aunt dies, she goes to Thorn Grove, and she gets to Thorn Grove and discovers that there is a mystery there, and there are spirits, very, very mad spirits of people that have been wronged. And basically she just goes on this quest to discover what happened there and meets a lot of amazing characters. And gets close to death, and literally, and finally gets some friends, and I love her. She is quite dumb sometimes, but still, I love her. So yeah, that's Belladonna. Like I said, over halfway through. I will probably finish it today because I really want to, because I really am loving this book so much. And I'm very upset that I don't have Foxglove, which is the second part of the series. Because I know I want to read it so badly, and I'm very upset. So yeah, Belladonna by Adalyn Grace. That's basically all I have been reading so far, I think, recently. By the way, it's the 23rd of December, so Christmas is just around the corner. And actually, I am thinking of starting like a Christmas book, like a Christmas romance. I don't know where this is coming from, because I don't usually read romance, especially like contemporary romance. Fantasy romance I live for, but contemporary romance is usually not for me. But recently I've been like having this growing need to read some romance, which is probably gonna go away once I actually pick up a book and remember why I don't like it. But still, I'm kind of craving like a Christmas romance, so I'm actually thinking of buying one for my Kindle. So maybe I will update you guys on that. So far, it's only Belladonna, and here, it's only Belladonna as well. But yeah, I'll talk to you soon. The dog was asleep there, if you can see. I'll talk to you soon, and yeah, read Belladonna. I'm reading, what was the name of it? Lovelight Farms. I started reading it because I did purchase it, and I am basically, wait, because you cannot see anything. I started reading Lovelight Farms, and I am like 11% into it, and it's just so cute. And I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it's just the Christmas spirit got into me or something, but I don't usually enjoy romance, but this one, I'm really liking both Luca and Stella, and I'm really liking the way that it's written. And it's actually quite funny and quite warm, and actually I was getting a bit even teary-eyed, maybe just the mix of Christmas music and just a Christmas book and basically Christmas. So maybe that's just why I feel so attached to this book already. But yeah, like I said, I am 11% into it, and I will go more into detail tomorrow. But I am really liking it, and I did finish Belladonna today and cry. I really want to talk to you guys about this book, but it is night and I want to do it properly, so we're gonna do it tomorrow first thing. Maybe not first thing in the morning, but somewhere in the morning we're gonna do it. I'm gonna talk to you about Belladonna and then also Lovelight Farms, because I still feel like I'm gonna read a little bit. But yeah, sometimes I forget how much I love to read, and then I just get very into reading and get immersed in the world. And I'm very, I don't know, very good reading progress has been done. Very good reading progress has been accomplished. So yeah, I'll talk to you in the morning. Hi and welcome to first day of Christmas. I came here to talk to you guys about the book that I'm currently reading, which would be Lovelight Farms. I am about 37% into it. I'm on chapter 11. I don't know if you can see that. This book is making me feel like maybe I am a romance girly. Maybe it was just hidden deep down, and this book brought it to the surface, and I'm loving it. It has very much cozy Christmas vibes. So this book basically follows Luca and Stella. They are best friends, but Stella has always wanted something more, and she never really acted on it. And Adela runs a Christmas tree farm, and it's slowly like she doesn't have a lot of money, and the farm is slowly like going down. But there's like this contest held by an influencer, and basically if she wins it, she's gonna get funds to run the farm, and she's gonna get like acknowledgement and attention that she needs. And on her application she kind of lied. She said that she runs this farm with her boyfriend to be more romantic. She doesn't have a boyfriend, so essentially she goes to Luca and she's like, yo Luca, want a date, fake date, so that we can tell this influencer girly that we're running this farm together. And Luca's like, sure, why not? Except Stella obviously has real feelings for Luca, so that's what's hard about this whole plan. But yeah, I'm very enjoying the dynamic. It's very like cozy and warm and just very fluffy, and I'm loving it. And Luca's very like, I think he's Italian, and he has this like whole big family, and he loves pizza obviously. And then there's like Stella, who's kind of like grumpy, but not really. It has a little of the grumpy sunshine trope. And then Stella's friends like Beckett and Lila also, I love them. I just love this whole book. It's just very cozy and I'm very glad I picked it up, especially during Christmas, because it is set around Christmas and Friendsgiving, but like essentially it does have that very vivid Christmas feel. And also I wanted to say, this book is it's very humorous, and like the humor that this book has, first of all, it's very much to my taste, but also it reminds me a lot about Gilmore Girls. So, and there's like the whole small town trope as well. So if you like Gilmore Girls, I feel like you will love this book, because I love Gilmore Girls and I am loving this book. I think so far it's not a 5-star read, because maybe it's just because it's hard for me to give 5 stars to romance contemporary books, because I just need a little bit more there. But maybe 4.5 so far. Sorry if you can hear noises. It's Christmas after all. And I did finish Belladonna, which I talked about to you guys yesterday at night. I gave 5 stars to that book. I loved it. I think Adalyn Grace, like I said, I read All of the Stars and Thief by Adalyn Grace before, and I liked that book, but it wasn't perfect. But I feel like she has progressed so much between those two books. And then also Belladonna like follows a completely different set of characters, and it's completely structured completely differently, and it's a bit more slower and a bit more lyrical than All the Stars and Thief. And I realize now that I actually tend to like slower stories more than actually those fast-paced ones, because I just really like to feel the vibe of the book, not exactly to follow the action only, you know what I mean. But yeah, Belladonna, 5 stars. I absolutely loved the romance in that book.
I have converted. I have changed. I did like a 180 this year, and I went from absolutely hating romance to being a romance girly. I don't know what happened, but I loved that book, and it was great, and the fantasy element of it as well. It was very fun. So I really want to read Foxglove, but I kind of am putting it off because Wisteria, the third book in a series, comes out only in August, and I don't want to wait that long. So yeah, 5 stars for Belladonna. I'm gonna read more of Lovelight Farms. Like, I started this book yesterday at night, and it's like 12 a.m. p.m. So yeah, talk to you later.
I would just like to state that it is the next night. I started Lovelight Farms 24 hours ago, and I've just finished it. I think I got possessed by a Christmas spirit or something, because I don't usually read books that fast. But this one delivered. I'm gonna talk to you about it in the morning, and I'm gonna wrap up this vlog in the morning, but I would just like to share that it is 11 p.m. and I am officially done with Lovelight Farms, and I loved it. I don't know who I am anymore. I don't even recognize myself. Hi, I officially came to wrap up this vlog, and some of the books that I read, well, I lost my book. Oh, got it. So I have successfully completed 2 books. So like I said, I finished Lovelight Farms last night, and I loved that. I think I rated it 4.75 stars, just because maybe it's just a personal thing, but it's hard for me to give 5 stars to contemporary romance so far, especially because it wasn't like life-changing. It was just very cozy and very like wintry. And I love those characters. I gotta say, it was a very character-driven story, but they were well built and they didn't feel flat at all, so that's why I love them so much. But if you're looking for a romance that has some story to it, I wouldn't suggest this one, because the main plot point actually kind of starts from over halfway through, and it's not even that out there. It's mainly just a romance and just their story, which still I feel like was very cute. It's a friends to lovers with a fake dating sort of trope, so if you like that kind of stuff, this book is definitely for you, but be aware that it is set around Thanksgiving and Christmas. So yeah. And then I also read Belladonna, which I also talked to you guys about, and I enjoyed this book so much. I cried. I loved it. This whole page is like, it's all like written, and can you see this? I love this book so much. So yeah, those are the books that I read this vlog, and it was a very Christmassy one and a very cozy one. If you enjoyed this one, please subscribe to my channel, because it would really mean so much to me, and you would support me a lot. So yeah, for now, stay happy, stay healthy, and keep reading. Bye.